There is a silent expectation that hums beneath the surface of inaction, the belief that someone is coming to save us. We wait for a mentor to arrive, for a partner to believe in us, for the right opportunity to knock, or for fate to finally tip in our favor. This is the fantasy of rescue, the comforting illusion that growth begins when the external world validates our potential. But this waiting is not patience, it is self-abandonment. It is the slow erosion of identity, the quiet surrender of our authority to a savior who will never come. To wait for rescue is to remain a child in a world that demands adults. The truth is stark and liberating. Support is not a treasure to be found, but a foundation to be built. It is constructed brick by brick through self-trust and the radical act of taking responsibility for your own becoming. So, why do we crave this external support so deeply? Why do we cling to the hope of rescue, even as it fails us? Because waiting is easy, it protects the ego, as long as we are waiting for our circumstances to change. Blaming our family, our timing, our lack of opportunity, we are relieved of the burden of action. Victimhood is a heavy coat, but it is also a warm one. It shields us from the risk of failure. This is the internal negotiation. I could be great, if only. But this, if only, is a prison. It sabotages growth while preserving pride. We must confront a calm, firm reality. Responsibility feels unbearably heavy, only because the muscle of strength has not yet been developed. The weight you feel is not a sign of your limitation, but the very thing required to build your capacity. If we stop blaming, what is left with the raw materials of the self? This is where true support begins, not in finding a pillar to lean on, but in becoming the pillar. This is the shift from emotional dependence to character strength. Self-support is not a feeling. It is a structure. It is the discipline of keeping promises to yourself. It is the integrity of showing up on the days when no one applauds. It is the consistency of your habits, the boundaries you enforce, and the quiet conversation you have with yourself when you want to quit. Confidence is not a gift given to the lucky few. It is earned through repeated action. Trust in oneself is rebuilt, one kept commitment at a time. You do not find stability, you become it. This reconstruction does not happen in the spotlight. It happens in the dark. Real strength develops without witnesses. The strongest foundation is built when no one is watching. This is the power of invisible effort. The routines kept at dawn. The work done after the applause dies down. The delayed gratification chosen over immediate praise. It is in solitude that we learn we are enough. To rely on praise is to remain fragile. To embrace the silent work is to become unshakable. Normalize solitude, make self-accountability your new support system. Let your private consistency speak louder than any public validation ever could. When the silent work is done, a transformation occurs. You are no longer waiting for reassurance. You are no longer searching for someone to save you. You have become the steady presence in your own life. And in becoming that for yourself, you inadvertently become it for others. Growth, when completed, evolves into leadership. It is not about shouting from a mountaintop, but about standing so firmly on the ground that others feel the stability radiating from you. The moment you stop waiting for strength is the moment your strength becomes undeniable. You do not need to be saved. You are the architect. You are the foundation. You are the rescue.